Hey guys, let me introduce you to a super cool new feature um, in Google Classroom that I think is going to help us a lot. It's an originality checker, and it's going to help us because, spoiler alert, turns out that sometimes kids like to cheat. And I know it breaks my heart to say that, but now that we know that students sometimes don't like doing the right thing, we have something that we can use as a tool to help combat their worst impulses to copy something off of the interwebs in order to say that they've done their assignment. So this is what it looks like. So in my Google Classroom, I'm creating an assignment here. It's a writing assignment. The instructions are for students to write stuff. And then over here on this side, I will fill all of this in as I normally would. I'm going to give it to all of my students. I'm going to create a Google Doc. I'm going to make sure that it shows up in each of their classes. Students can copy for each student. I will have assigned a rubric if I wanted to, blah, 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 the whole 9 yards. But here, this is what's important. I'm going to check plagiarism. Always important. And then I will assign that bad boy. Now let's look and see what it looks like on the kids' end of things. Okay, Connor Martin posted a new writing assignment. Well, let's see here. What can I do? I want to write stuff. It says write stuff. Yeah, let's write stuff. Okay, so I did that as a student. The student just copied and pasted from the interwebs, and there's a couple things that the student can do. Okay, if the student just wanted to get it done, the student could click turn in, right? Just like normal. If the student goes back to Google Classroom, the student can run an originality report on it. But let's just say that the student doesn't want to. But I will say that this is good for you to start to build this into your expectations in the classroom, because this gives the kid an opportunity to revise anything so that they won't get docked points once it goes through. Because even if they don't click run, as soon as it's submitted, you can click run. And then if you click run and you see plagiarized reports, then it's going to look worse for the kid than if he or she did it themselves. But let's just say the student wants to fool you, wants to fool the teacher. So I'm going to turn this in. Okay, now from the teacher's perspective of things, let's go to writing assignment. Let's see. Okay, so this was turned in. BP student 1. I don't know about that BP student 1. Let's look at this. All right, the originality report has flagged the passage. All right, no pun intended for Stephen King fans out there. So look, right here, it has identified that there was one cited or quoted passage. And if I click on that, it tells me exactly which one. There are 2 web matches. Oh, look at this. And it gives me the actual website that it was pulled from. So, oh no. Poor Birchland Park Middle School student number 1. You are now in trouble with me because of this originality checker. And all of you can use it just as easily. So how cool is that? It's a fun new feature for all of you to use in order to catch those kids when they're misbehaving. All right. So if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email and have fun catching those kids being bad.